Hey everyone, welcome back for another episode of the Cooking Goth. Tonight I have something very special for my fellow West Virginians. I'm going to be making the state food, pepperoni rolls. Uh, I found a few years ago a copycat recipe for Auntie Anne's soft pretzels, and I've been using that ever since. For everyone else that's not in West Virginia, that's never heard of pepperoni rolls, they were created by a man named Giuseppe Argiro, I hope I'm saying that right, in the Country Club Bakery in 1927. They began as lunches for our coal miners, and they've been really popular ever since. Tons of bakeries around here make them. Rumor has it, though, that other states do not allow for anybody to make pepperoni rolls. They made them illegal because pepperoni is not baked, it's cured, and you can't just have raw meat baked in bread. So pretty much anybody who's not in West Virginia, if you go out of state and ask them if they've ever had pepperoni rolls, most likely it's going to be a no. But here we go. I'm going to show you how to make these. These are awesome. For this recipe, you'll need 1.5 cups of water for your dough and 2 cups of water for your baking soda solution. 1 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast or 1 package. 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar. Shredded cheese of your choice. Pepperoni slices. 1 cup of bread flour. 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Coarse kosher salt. 1 1/4 teaspoons of table salt. 2 tablespoons of baking soda. And 4 to 5 tablespoons of melted butter. Now mix your yeast into your water and let sit for 5 minutes. Then mix your brown sugar and your table salt into your yeast mixture. Now dump in both flours into a medium-sized bowl. Pour in your yeast mixture and mix until combined. And then knead the dough until it becomes a smooth elastic ball. After that, you're going to have to let it rise for at least a half an hour. This is what it will look like after it's risen. If you think that the dough is a little bit too sticky, you could add a little bit more flour to take that away. Then pinch off your desired amount of dough. Place the ball of dough between 2 pieces of non-stick parchment paper and get to rolling. Then put in your desired amount of pepperoni and cheese. Now roll everything up and pinch the bottom together. Make sure whenever you pinch the bottom together, make sure it's a perfect seal, because if you don't, whenever you bake these, they'll come undone. Mix in your baking soda into your water. Next, submerge your roll completely into the baking soda solution. When they've all been dunked, let them rise for at least another half an hour. Once they've risen, preheat your oven to 450 degrees for 5 minutes and then bake for about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how big you want them. Mine were really big, so they baked for about 15 minutes. If you want smaller ones, I'd say probably about 10. Finally, coat with some melted butter and then sprinkle on your salt, and then you're done. And now for the taste test. I actually made these a little bit bigger than what I wanted to. I wanted them to be a bit smaller, but This is what they look like on the inside. If I'd known they would been this big, I would have put a little bit more pepperoni and cheese in them. But normally I don't make them this big. I've been waiting to eat these all day. Good night, everyone.